Example number 2. For this example number 2, we have to find out centroidal distance x bar and y bar. This is the I section. Okay, if you choose this as reference axis, x-x axis, and this is y-y axis, no need to find out x bar and y bar. This is the example of doubly symmetric section. This is symmetric about x-axis, x-x axis, and also y-y axis. It is symmetric about both horizontal axis as well as vertical axis. This is the example of doubly symmetric section. For doubly symmetric section, x bar is 0, y bar also 0. This is the centroid of the doubly symmetric section. So x bar is 0, y bar is 0. That's it. No need to find out x bar and y bar. This is the final answer. This is example number 3. This is a L section. For this L section, we have to find out x bar and y bar. We have to locate the centroid of the L section. This is the question. What is the first step? First step, we have to identify the axis of symmetry. This L section neither symmetrical about horizontal axis nor symmetrical about vertical axis. This is a asymmetrical section. For this one, we have to find out both x bar and y bar. In second step, we have to choose the reference axis. After that, we have to find out centroidal distance x1, x2, y1 and y2. For asymmetrical section, I always choose bottom left corner as the reference axis. This is x-x axis and this is y-y axis. After that, we have to divide the composite section into individual section and we have to identify the centroid of the individual section. This is the combination of two rectangular sections. This is the centroid of section number 1 and this is the centroid of section number 2. As I told you, this is a combination of two rectangular sections. Divide the composite section into two rectangular sections and identify the centroid of individual cross section. This is the centroid of section number 1 and this is the centroid of section number 2, G1 and G2. These are the respective dimension of the individual cross section. Section number 1, 150 into 12 mm. For section number 2, 188 into 12 mm. This is the centroid of section number 2. This is the centroid of section number 1. Okay, after that, with respect to reference axis, we have to mark the centroidal distance along x-x axis as well as y-y axis. This is the vertical reference axis, y-y axis. With respect to vertical axis, we have to mark the centroidal distance. This is x1. This is x2. What is x1? Distance between centroid of section number 1 and reference axis. Similarly, x2, distance between centroid of section number 2 and reference axis. x1 and x2. Similarly, we have to mark the other reference axis. This is x-x axis. Okay. This is y1 distance. What is y1? Distance between centroid of section number 1 and reference axis. Similarly, y2. Distance between centroid of section number 2 and reference axis. This is y2. Now y1 distance. What is y1? 188 mm plus 6 mm. 188 mm from this point to this point 188 mm plus 6 mm. 6 mm. That is 194 mm. What is y2? 188 by 2. That is 94 mm. Or 188 divided by 2. That is 94 mm. That's it. Now if you mark all the dimension on the main diagram, you will get like this. x1 and this is x2 and this is y1 and this is y2. We already calculated all the centroidal distance. x1, y1, x2, y2. These are the value x1, x2, y1, y2. In step number 3, we will going to use the general formula. What is the general formula to calculate x bar? Sigma x by sigma a. Since it is a combination of two sections, we have to split the formula into two parts. A1 x1 plus a2 x2 divided by a1 plus a2. Similarly, to calculate y bar, we are using sigma ay by sigma a. A1 y1 plus a2 y2 divided by a1 plus a2. We know the areas of individual section. What is area of individual section? 150 into 12. Area of second section 188 into 12. Similarly, A1 A2 150 into 12, 188 into 12. Similarly, you have to substitute in this formula 150 into 12, 188 into 12, 150 into 12 plus 188 into 12. After that, let us substitute for x1 and x2. x1 and x2, 75 and 60. 6, 75. This is 75 x1 and x2 is 6 mm. Similarly, substitute for this one. Here we have to substitute for y1 and y2. y1 is 194 and y2 is 94. Okay. Now, if you use calculator, this is the value of x bar. X bar equal to 36.60 millimeter, and for this one y bar equal to 138.40 millimeter. These are the centroidal distance. If you mark it on the main diagram, this is the centroid of the L section or angle section. This x bar distance 36.60 from y axis, and this is x bar distance. Y bar is 138.40. This is the centroid of the composite section or L section. These are called as centroidal axis. Gx and Gy. These are called as centroidal axis, and these are called as YY reference axis. XX and YY are called as reference axis. Actually, this YY reference axis, it has to come here. This is the reference axis. Okay, these are called as centroidal axis. These are called as reference axis. That's it.